Hey there. I better have some blood. I do. Hello, Kathy Holt. That's what left to close. Hello, boss, strong guy. Hello, Wiggles. Hello, Frank. It's so dark in here. So dark. Wait, okay, I'm not getting the real lighting. Hello, Mallard. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I might throw... Hello. Oh, Boston. I get it. I appreciate you correcting me. Hello, Janice. Hello, Myrtle. Hello, Peach. Hello, user. Hello, Kayla. Hello, Lynn Marie, Hattie, Cappy, Kathy, and Peggy June. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. I don't know. I'm so excited. I yell. If you don't like yelling, get off my line. I'm telling you, I might keep yelling. I'm so excited. It's Friday night. I'm coming to you from Naperville, Illinois. Hello, Curly Fizz. Hello, Chastity. I don't know what that is, Sarah. I don't know what that is. I can't have thoughts if I don't know what it is. Anyway, thank you so much for joining today. My name is Ken Tracy. Hello, Yvonne. And... I don't know them, Sarah, and I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois. I do a live show every morning at 8 o'clock and have a lot of fun with it. And I've had a bunch of people suggest I try live at night. They suggest I go live at 8 o'clock. And hello, Julie Flanagan. Thank you for joining, Julie Flanagan. I appreciate you. And I've had a bunch of people suggest I go live at night just to see what would happen. And I don't know, there's kind of a magic, if you will, to my morning lives. It's the way my day gets started. And Julie, you know you got a job to do, don't you? In case any... Hello, Whirling Dervish. Hello, Laura. You make me feel so good. Do I, Yvonne? Do I? That's the sweetest thing. Anyway, I normally do a show about me talking. And a show about me kind of just sharing some experiences I'm going through and kind of a show about me sharing about life. Hold on. Alhamdulillah. Hey, Susie, thank you for following the host. Hello, user. I wish all you everyone with the name user would, hold on, I got some things to do. It's a little dim in my room. Usually go live at 8 o'clock in the morning. Ryan, I do not go to the casino. That's not even tempting. I'll tell you what, Ryan, there was a time, somebody's joking, and I've done a lot of videos about love and gambling. And I used to go, 2 or 3 times a week and piss away a lot of money, as one usually does at the casino. And you'd win real big every once in a while. You got to update my name. You have any home run in? I have 3 of them in my fridge or freezer. 2 or 3. 2, I think. I thought about having a home run in. Antarctica research guy is back. Antarctica, I missed you. Anyway, I'm going to light a couple candles, create a little ambiance for our nighttime live. I wonder how many people were watching on a Friday at 5 o'clock. And again, I had an interesting day. Wasn't quite as successful. You're Ken too, Antarctica? That's cool. I like the name Ken. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm from Naperville, Illinois, if you care, Curly Frizz. I have no idea how this is going to go or if anybody's going to watch or if anybody's going to care. We usually have a nice conversation. Antarctica research guy, is your name really Ken? Hello from West Chicago. Hello from Montgomery. Hello from Nevada. Hey, I appreciate somebody stirring the pot and getting the conversation going. All right, well, Ken, that's awesome. Anyway, I usually do this show in the morning, and I do it while drinking coffee. And Myrtle Beach, I've been to Myrtle Beach a bunch. And since it's, 5:30 at night on a Friday where I am, I'm going to crack myself a cold Heineken Zero. Hello, RJ. I appreciate you joining. You sent me that text, RJ, and I was, hey, somebody's in from Ireland. That's so cool. In Orland Park. The candlelight and beer. Well, good. My man RJ, who just joined, has been suggesting I go live at night. I've been on TikTok. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. And again, this is Heineken Zero. I used to drink a lot of Heineken. I used to be a Heineken-aholic. I never was so crazy into wine or cocktails. This is my dog Holly for anyone that... Yvonne, you're sweet. This is my dog Holly for anyone that doesn't know. And I've been on TikTok for about 14 months. I have a ton of fun here. It's a really cool social media platform. You live near Wrigley Field? Yeah, I was there. Used to live there as well. Beautiful area, cool area, a lot of fun. All right, well, Curly, cheers to us quitting drinking. Do you ever drink non-alcoholic beer? Curly Fizz? I wonder. You got a cig? No, I don't smoke. Is that a cigar or a cigarette? When you say a Sig Steelers fan. I used to smoke cigarettes for about a year and a half. I was a waiter. Waiting is kind of a nice profession to have in your back pocket. Because it's the one job where you can go, it's one job where you can go and make a fair amount of money. You kind of have to bust your butt a little bit. And without, I don't know, you get paid that night. You get paid the first night, and you run around, and you're crazy, and you're stressed, and you're busy. But I don't know, you make some decent money. Anyway, while I was waiting tables, my friend waiters would go take a smoke break from time to time, and I was jealous. I didn't smoke, but I was jealous that they were going outside and chilling out and having a break, and I wanted to take a break as well. So I started going outside and chilling out and relaxing a little bit. And I'd bum a cigarette, and then I'd bum another, then I'd bum another. Then I felt like a loser for bumming cigarettes. And I bought a pack. And all of a sudden I was hooked. Anyway, before I get too far into my cigarette smoking, I got a nice cold Heineken Zero in front of me, and I'm excited to take my first sip on this Friday night. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you have a beverage of your choice, be it Heineken, a glass of wine, a cocktail, a water, a lemonade. You do you. Cheers to us. I tell you, it's got all the flavor and about 2/3 of the enjoyment of your regular beer. I don't know if that'd be a good slogan or a good motto, but I don't know. Heineken in a can? Yeah. It's Heineken in a can. Well, first of all, they sell regular Heineken in a can. It's Heineken Zero again. Let's remember that, because I don't drink alcohol anymore. You do, Julie. First of all, I want to bitch real quickly about, it is pretty good, John. It is pretty good. For the longest time, for probably the first 6 months of me not drinking, I didn't even drink. I had one NA beer at Thanksgiving a year ago, and it made me want to, at the time, it made me enjoy the taste so much, it made me want to have a regular beer, and I thought maybe a non-alcoholic wasn't a good choice for me, non-alcoholic beer, that is. But I don't know, summer rolled around this last summer, and I don't know, you're out grilling. I'd have bonfires in my backyard, and honestly, I don't know. If I'm by a fire, I feel I should be drinking a beer. that makes sense, even if it's a non-alcoholic beer. And lo and behold, I've discovered Heineken Zero. I kind of like the Bud Zeros as well. My one complaint about Heineken Zero and Bud Zero is they cost just as much as the regular beer. Doesn't seem right. Seems like they should be like a third the price, I think. I mean, does that make sense? This doesn't look like coffee. Nice to see you in the evening. Oh, hi, Lindsay. Thank you. It's not coffee. My man RJ has been telling... Oh, well, you're so sweet, Yvonne. Yvonne, I wish... Well, I don't know. I'm never going to go on a date again. I'm going through my second divorce. But I still appreciate the compliments. $10.99 a six-pack. Okay, well, that's not too bad. No meeting tonight. I already had a meeting. It's done. Hello, Keith. How are you? Mick Ultras, they have alcohol in them at least, Ohio Lindsay. Yeah, but less alcohol. And they do that commercial like Miller Lite's only, Try Busch NA. I'll tell you what, Busch beer was pretty good. And they'd sell it in the 30-pack. I remember it kind of fondly. I think Busch has a decent amount of flavor. I'm actually looking for work nowadays. Bad day for me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Keith. I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. You're very aggressive. I appreciate that because I'm very passive and timid and wimpy. So if I ever do go on a date, I'm going to need an aggressive woman. No, I'm not at UPS. It was a seasonal job, and the season is up. And so I'm looking for work right now. And again, I was a realtor for 17 years. Hello, Emily. Yeah, sorry, Keith. I hate to, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Prayers to you. Nah. Coffee with Ken this week. Back to school for my kiddos. Well, Sarah, get in tomorrow. It's 8 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Everyone send Keith a little love. Keith, are you still there? Can I ask how old your father was? You seem like a good man, and good men probably come from good men. And, yeah. I lost my mother a few years ago, and it was a weird feeling. And in some ways, I feel, she's looking down. And I'm sure your dad's looking down and is proud of the man you become. So, Mama, my day was good. Milwaukee bat. Yeah, you're good. 8, 9 years old. Okay. Oh. Well. Yeah. I mean, that, it's good you were with him, Yeah. It's getting older. And Keith, I'm going to go on. It's just getting older. I'm 54. Not all my friends are 54. But it's amazing. When you get into your 50s, all of our parents are in their 80s. And all of them are having serious health issues. And I think at this time, in your 30s, you go to a lot of weddings. And I think in your 50s, you probably go to a lot of funerals. And I know I'm going to be, how old are you, Yvonne? 94 and still with us. He does better than most 60-year-olds. Yeah, well, that's cool, Mama. You come from good genes. Hey, Holly, what are you barking at? Waiting for the real estate agent to call, ironically. Well, you buying or selling? People that do not sports bet are ridiculous. Is that Heineken Zero? It is Heineken Zero. Yeah. That's good advice, Ohio Lindsay, about the grieving. Okay. I was a realtor for 17 years. And Holly. And I don't want to do it anymore. Ironically, I had somebody reach out with a home to sell today. And I had a buyer reach out the other day. And I don't want to do it anymore. Hey, well, thank you, username. I'm not always in a great mood. I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and be going, crap. Crap. What am I going to do? I kid you not. But I appreciate that. I live in Illinois. I live in Naperville, Illinois. It's a town of about 150,000. Part-time it. Real estate, no, I don't want to. I don't even want to part-time it. I don't ever want to tell anybody I'm a realtor again. You know what I mean? You probably don't know what I mean. I don't know. I thought I was going to change the world. Holly, come here. Chill. We're doing a live. There's a truck outside. And, Naperville is very nice. I don't know. I wanted to change the world, and I wait up at 4 to 5. Yeah, no, sounds like you need to change. Yeah, I do. I did it for 17 years. Yes, it is a non-alcoholic beer, Cubby Bear. And I got one on deck. And it's interesting you say that, Cherry. I appreciate that. After 17 years of doing one thing, my resume, I think, kind of would suck. I was a pretty decent realtor, to be honest with you. I'm pretty decent. I made decent money, but certainly not, I wasn't in the top 5 or 10%. I was probably in the top 20%, which is pretty decent. But again, even in the top 20%, hello, wonderful Warren, you'd be paycheck to paycheck. Ooh, I like the idea of being a national park ranger. I really do. And you're right. I could see giving tours. And I don't know. Would I be wearing shorts and would I have the socks pulled up to my calves and that cool hat like, what's that bear? I don't know. Let me have a sip of my Heineken Zero. It's so funny. Oh, it's not bad. I am located in Naperville, Illinois. And again, I've been trying to find a new career. Yogi Bear, not Yogi Bear. The Fire Bear. Keith, hello. Thank you for joining. I've been trying to discover a new career, and I had a friend reach out and say, hey, check out this website, Glassdoor, for some reason. I think it's just like Indeed or any of the other. Smokey the Bear. And, hi, Keith, what's up? And I had somebody, and I go, and it said, go to the search bar and pick what kind of career you're looking for. And I'm like, Holly, come here. No barking. We're going live. And it said, yeah, what kind of career are you looking for? And I was going, hell if I know. I'm 54. I've been in sales. I've done fairly okay in sales. But I don't want to do sales anymore. And I worked for UPS for about 6 weeks. And I kind of felt good about that. But it was nice just knowing I was going to get a paycheck every couple of weeks. Try storage auctions for fun. I don't think I can do it for fun. I need money. I do this for fun. People ask, what hobbies do I have? And honestly, my passion right now is kind of creating videos and going live and having fun and building my social media presence. I might be crazy, but I'm hoping some way, somehow, somewhere, I meet somebody through this that says, hey, I like this guy. I want to hire this guy. I think he'd be a good representative life coach. And that's interesting. I think that's, it's probably, I think we want to teach kids to read. That'd be awesome. And I don't think I could survive as a teacher because I don't know if I could be in a school from whatever it is, 8 to 5 every day or something like that. It just seems to, I don't know. Maybe I could, but but I think being a teacher would be a very rewarding job. It might be hard. You're thinking of going into voiceovers, Warren? Cool. I don't know. How do you go into voiceovers? How do you go into voiceovers, I wonder? Let me have another sip of my Heineken Zero. What are you guys drinking out there? Is anybody drinking anything? Hi, Holly Jolly. This is Holly's piggy. I live in a tiny little house. You gotta go get it, girl. I live in a tiny little house. Voiceover is very competitive. I bet it is. Wine, okay. Cheers. Water, good. RJ. I don't judge. I've always been interested in it, and I've been told I have the voice. Are you really drinking OJ, Patty? Voiceovers, huh? Holly is a cute. Oh, that's cool. Water. God willing. Wow. Love that, Sarah. We are in need of. Well, this is kind of cool. Iced tea. I think that sounds like a refreshing drink. It doesn't feel the season. My screen just got dark. Why is that? It seems so dark. I hope I don't lose you. If I lose you, it's better. It got dim. Yeah, iced tea is a strange, if I may, and I don't mean to judge John Hirschhorn Jr., but iced tea seems a little strange for January, doesn't it? Again, I think iced tea is a delightful drink, but I tend to picture it in the summer. Hello, Princess Di from Sarasota, Florida. Is your name really Diana? Hello, King Carrot. I hope you guys find some enjoyment from this. And Arnold Palmer earlier today. That's interesting. You got a kitty. I just sent my husband to the ice cream shop to bring me a banana split. That's a good call, Lindsay. That's a good call. I was really hooked on ice cream about, 2 months ago to a month ago. Hello, Diana. Hello, wonderful Warren. And I don't know why I was, but I was eating, well, thank you, wonderful Warren. I think I am fairly cool. I was eating a ridiculous amount of ice cream, and I pushed the scale up to, can I kick back? Yeah, we should all kick back. It's Friday. Let's kick back and relax. I'm going to grab my Heineken Zero. I'm going to sit back, throw my feet up, pet my dog, Holly, and just chat with you guys for a while. I'm not going anywhere, Dave. I just got back. I had a meeting. It went okay. Cheesecake, oh. Oh, my point is, I got a pint of Cherry Garcia ice cream. Yeah, I think I will too. Somebody asked about the Ace Hardware. They called, and maybe I should have taken it. And honestly, we were just setting up an interview. But the hourly pay was lower than I think. Hello! Two-girl mom. It's not the afternoon. It's dark out. Look. It's dark out. I don't know what to do. I know. Who gets hooked on a food, eats it a bunch, and then gets sick of it? Yeah, I think so, Lindsay. Again, I was eating ice cream like a madman, which is ridiculously fattening. Because I could eat it. You know, you can pick up like 1,200 calories in ice cream, and it's not even hard. You're not even working. Be a brand ambassador for Heineken. Again, I'm thinking, I post a fair amount of videos. Ooh, mint chocolate chip all ice cream's pretty damn good. You could have thrown out any flavor, RJ. And I would have said, ooh, that does sound good. I obviously have a coffee show, and I talk about coffee a lot. I'll talk about Starbucks a lot. The Starbucks corporate page follows me, and I think that's pretty cool. And they reached out to me and asked me to do a video for them, and I didn't, and just wasn't right. I wasn't in an emotional place where I could do the type of theme video they wanted me to. And Dave, that's interesting. What salary range? I mean, I hate to say, for me to take a job that could pay my bills, I'd need to make 80 grand. I live in a house. It's a rental, though. I would need to make 80 grand to pay my rent, pay my child support, pay my car payment, and what have you. And that's roughly what I was... Yeah, RJ, I agree. They sent me a $100 gift card. Yeah, no, it is, Sarah. It would be. And I know I've made a lot more than that in my life. at times. But again, my resume, I would say, is kind of weak. I don't have, 5 years in selling pharma equipment or farm stuff, and can't just go to Pfizer or Merck, and Naperville's not cheap. Yeah, it might be six figures too. Yeah, and I got child support bills that are expensive, and I'm not bemoaning them, but I just got a lot of bills. Hey, Jake, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate that. I'm supposed to encourage more viewers to share the live. I mean, I'll tell you what, I've only taken a couple sips, and I got a Heineken on deck, a Heineken Zero on deck, and we could do this all night. Usually I go live at 8 o'clock. Yeah, my bills suck. Hey, somebody's at my door. Somebody's at my door. Hold on. Hello?
Hi.
Hey. Yeah.
Someone gave me some cookies
Oh, you're awesome.
and I thought I'd share them.
Oh, you're the sweetest thing. You're the sweetest thing. I'm actually on the phone. Otherwise, I was going to stop by and invite you in.
Bye-bye.
You're awesome. Thank you so much. I have the sweetest neighbor. I have the sweetest neighbor. She just dropped off some cookies. She lives next door. She loves Holly. She's a sweet old lady. Not old lady, I shouldn't say that, but she's like 73. And, Melgo, I see that. No, Connie, she doesn't have a crush. She's just a sweet lady that, like a lot of us are, you can, wonderful Warren. Cookies with ice cream. You can move in with me. I've been looking. I mean, I'm not actually looking for a roommate. I don't want a roommate, but I should have one to help pay the rent. Yeah, she's so sweet. I was going, oh, crap. Who is it? But it's usually her. Well, maybe she's got a playful crush. I should check out what type of cookies we're having. Should eat them with you. No, she's really nice, though. And she's retired and has lived in the home next door. And we live in this little kind of nook in Naperville, a tiny little homes. Yeah. Melgo, I see that. No, I see that. And maybe I should have. But again, no, I shouldn't have. I would have been making less than my 16-year-old daughter makes at Chick-fil-A. I can't make less than my 16-year-old daughter. I don't know. Maybe I should have, but I don't know. That would have bothered me. Hey, honey. Can I borrow some money? A little tight. Yeah, no, wonderful, Warren. Let the party begin, Grasshopper. Cheers. I'm drinking a Heineken Zero. Some people out there are drinking iced tea. There's some water drinkers. Somebody's actually drinking some orange juice, which seems a little weird. And I usually go live at 8 o'clock. Kool-Aid? Are you really drinking Kool-Aid? Or are you saying Kool-Aid like the... You guys know... And do you guys know where that came from? Do you guys know? Heineken Zero. Like drinking the Kool-Aid. I mean, I hate to bring up something so morbid on my... No, it's Heineken Zero. It actually tastes pretty damn good. It tastes pretty damn good. No, I didn't check out how Starbucks saved my life. I wish I should. Is it a short, quick read? I should check it out. Can I do a screenshot and not lose you guys? Otherwise, I'll forget. How Starbucks saved my life. I'm going to write it on my hand. No, I'm not. I'll try and remember. I should read that. I go to Starbucks every day. Yeah. Oh, with a picture over your head. Oh, I appreciate the question. It is a picture of St. Andrew's Golf Course It's the 1st and 18th hole at St. Andrews, which is in Scotland, for those that don't know. My mother grew up in Scotland and lived in a tiny town outside of Edinburgh called Wallingford. And I've been there a bunch, and I went there once with my grandpa and my cousin and my 2 older brothers, and we ran across the fairway, and we actually got into the clubhouse. And this is one of the most famous, probably by far and away the most famous golf club in the world. I mean, Augusta's pretty darn famous, but St. Andrews is every bit as famous, at least. And we got into the clubhouse, and it was weird. We were like 18, I think. I was 18. My brothers were older, and my grandpa was obviously older. And I don't think he was with us when we were running around, but I'm in Illinois, Naperville, Illinois. Oh, yeah, wonderful, Warren. You're going to move in. We're going to drink Heineken Zeros every night. Well, I appreciate that, Warren. I think I am kind of interesting. Follow my page, tune in, and join me tomorrow at 8. Did you, Yvonne? Yeah, it'd be cool. I would have liked to have gone. Follow my page. I'm enjoying TikTok. It's growing kind of quickly. I did a video about it growing, and I had some weird haters climbing in going, oh, it's not growing. You only have 4,000. I don't think they know what the definition of growing is. Oh, okay. Well, the Kool-Aid story is not that pleasant. Do you guys know? When they say drink the Kool-Aid, do you know where that comes from? I think those of a certain age probably know where that comes from. Does anybody know? I hate to even bring it up because it's not Jim Jones. There you go. Yeah, Jim Jones. Thank you. Flora Stewart. Back, what was that, like 1979, I think. Yeah, Jonestown, exactly. That was 1979. There was kind of a, I don't know, was it a cult? And I hate to even talk about this because I like to keep this light and airy. There was a cult and led by a guy named Jim Jones. I think it was in Southern California. And they flew down to like French Guiana or something like that. Yeah. And there was some talk of like abuse being done, and some a congressman or two flew down and wanted to check it out. And I think they got shot at the airport, and things started happening really quickly. And Jim Jones filled up these coolers filled with Kool-Aid with cyanide in them. And now I feel bad even talking about it just because it's such a sad story. And there was like 750 or 800 people died, something like that. And I remember, I think I was like 11 years old, and you'll still see documentaries of it, and it's just a real sad story. Yeah. Sorry to be talking about such a downer, but you'll see documentaries on it from time to time. Jonestown and Jim Jones. Was it Jim Jones? Yeah. And what was the name of the group? What was the name of the group? Hey, GC, thank you. Yeah, really horrific. And I hate, it's going to be gross talking about, but you'd see flyovers and you'd see bodies all over. It was horrible. So anyway, whenever anybody says drink the Kool-Aid, because it's become kind of a common, Guyana, expression, it's got a grim beginning. I used to work at Keller Williams, and Keller Williams is a very optimistic real estate company. And they talk about drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't know if they knew where that term came from. But, so anyway, it's Friday night. It's almost 6 o'clock. And I am drinking some Heineken Zero. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this platform. I'm enjoying watching my thing grow. I'm enjoying talking to you and me. You are naive. I do not know if that's true, Florida. 6:57. Yvonne, where are you? You're in Augusta, I think you just said. Mojo 2000 join. RJ is tough. I like the mute versus anything else, but RJ is tough. He's the man. I like to consider him my offensive lineman. Good evening, Mojo. Also, I want to hear more about Scotland. Well, I don't want to talk about my appointment, Leela. It's just something. And more about Scotland, I don't know. I'll tell you, has anybody out there ever been to Scotland, and specifically Edinburgh? What a beautiful place. What a beautiful place. I live in Illinois. And I think Illinois became a state in like 1818. And for those that live in like New England, you got old buildings around you. But we here in Illinois don't really have any old buildings. You know, I don't know. There's probably something maybe 200 years old if I really... Hello, Cindy Strickland. Oh, I'm supposed to chill out. I was petting Holly's ear. We might have, if you really did some work, you could, no, even in Naperville, we might have 160-year-old buildings or something. And, but you go to New England, you go to obviously like Philadelphia or Boston or what have you, and, you get buildings that are, 300 years old, something like that. And that's kind of cool. But you go to Scotland, they got really old buildings. They got like 800-year-old castles. And it's such a pretty place. There's not a whole heck of a lot of trees there, or at least that's my memory of it. But the grass is green. The weather is, you got to like some rain from time to time. But strangely, and I think it's kind of probably like Seattle here, I golfed with my brother Steve on January 2nd. No, it's not highly populated. Scotland, I don't even know. I would like to know. Maybe 5 million people would be a guess. Beautiful castles. Beautiful castles. And my mother lived in this little tiny town outside of Edinburgh, which is the capital of Scotland. And, there was this castle up that me and cousins are probably the neatest thing. Cousins are the neatest thing. Cousins are super cool. When you're a kid and, Cindy Strickland, that's so sweet. Yeah, no, my mom did not. I think my mother was very good at languages. And I think when you're very good at languages, she probably did because she moved here in like 62 and I was born in 68. So she certainly did for a while. But I think if she would have come over with another Scottish man and married, and my dad was Scottish and they lived together and talked together and spoke the same accent the whole time, I think she would have kept her accent. But she became, my dad was from a small town in Illinois, and, she lost her accent. Where's my dad from? Ivesdale, Illinois, which is a tiny little town outside of Champaign, Illinois. And it's funny, I think you guys know. Leela, my family in Scotland, my grandpa was a coal miner, and let me tell you, he was born in like 1910 or something like that. I wouldn't want to be a coal miner today, in 2022. But if you're a coal miner in like 1930 in Scotland, talk about a scary job. Yeah, amazingly dangerous and dark and dingy and cough, ugh. So just kind of nasty. Let me have a little more Heineken Zero. And the rest of my cousins, they were like, a lot of them were blue-collarish workers. They were joiners, which I think is a carpenter, window washers, what other traits? Painters. Most of my cousins were blue-collar workers, and I think that might be common in Scotland. I don't know. I so appreciate you guys watching today. I really do. This was fun. I don't know how long we should talk for. Air Force Base there? Oh, in Champaign, yeah. Listening while driving, Dave. Thank you so much. Where are you driving to? Holly's a little rambunctious. How long have I been talking? Chunk of change, I normally don't do evenings. I've been getting a lot of encouragement by my man RJ. And you know I go live every morning at 8 o'clock. I've been doing that for just over 3.5 years, especially on Saturdays. It started, I was living in a dark apartment. I'd broken up with the woman of my dreams. And I'd realized, talking about my stuff, when I say stuff, I talk about all sorts of things. Anxiety, depression, alcohol abuse, gambling, relationship issues. Johnny Sins, I've heard that. Okay, Yvonne. I've heard that. Who is Johnny Sins? Yeah, morning crew is rough, but I've got I got some help. Morning crew got so rough the other day that I found out what to do. Policeman, you name it. He's in a lot of movies. Johnny Sins? Johnny Sins is a great guy. I've never heard of him. Is he bald? I assume he is, because I've had a couple people say I look like Johnny Sins, or a retired Johnny Sins. I guess that means I'm old. He's bald and big. Johnny Sins. Huh. Give me a movie that he's in. I'll watch it. Strong, big. Hey, Kay. Well, I don't think I'm that strong. I used to be kind of. I was a cross-country and track runner. I used to be fast. No, Jeriz, I don't go live. I appreciate that. I will. But I still got to remember how Starbucks changed my life. They were horrifically mean. And I don't want to get sidetracked. I enjoy going live. And I started going live 3.5 years ago when I was living in a dark apartment. And people started watching. And my audience started growing. And it was fun. And people liked it, and it made me feel good. And I do it every Saturday morning. And I talk for, half an hour or so. But about a year and change ago, I had a friend and his family were watching one of my live shows, and I opened up about my anxiety and drinking issues and various other things. His daughter, as daughters tend to be, are younger and hipper and cooler, and she was on TikTok, and she goes, wow, this is really good stuff. What he is saying, he being me. And he should try and get it in front of a bigger audience. He should go on TikTok. So she went on and edited my video. And if you go way, 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 way back, and I post a lot of videos, so it's going to take you a long time to scroll. Hello? Your flattery will get you everywhere. If you go way, way, way back, the first 2 videos that I posted here on TikTok were edited videos that she edited from a different social media platform. And it was funny. I kept waiting for her to send me more. And she didn't. And I know she has other things to do in life than edit my videos. But anyway, I just started doing it, and now I do a little morning video pretty much every day where I have my very first sip of coffee and talk for 5 to 10 minutes and say very little. But people seem to like it. I don't know, people seem to like it. I've heard it's kind of got a Mr. Rogers feel to it. And then I go live at 8 o'clock every morning and drink my first cup of coffee. No, RJ, I did not buy any new coffee. I was actually in the store yesterday. And I looked and I thought, you know what it was? The prices weren't good. If anything would have been on sale, I would have bought it. If anything would have been on sale, I would have bought some different coffee. But when you got, I got 2 or 3 bags of like Starbucks pumpkin spice in there, and I think a little Starbucks Sumatra in my cupboard. So I wasn't in a desperate situation. And if you're not, hello, Joy. I thought I'd try it. I got back from a meeting. It was Friday. I got nothing to do. So I opened up my fridge. I got a text from RJ. And RJ, when you sent me that text, I was thinking about going in. How has inflation impacted you? Yeah, inflation. I'll tell you what, the biggest thing that's hit me on inflation is housing. The biggest thing that's hit me on, am I super? I want a chunk of change. I'm into coffee because I don't know. I drink a lot of everything. I'm not ready for a girlfriend, Princess Diane. I'm still. I don't want to talk about the meeting just because it went okay. Hello from Seattle. I'm not ready for a girlfriend. I'm still married. I'm going through a divorce. It's painful. I'm sure for her as well. I'm not trying to say anything bad. But it's hard. And I'm working on myself and trying to get healthy and trying to figure out, me a little bit. And I'm trying to enjoy. Here's my thought. I'm trying to enjoy. Thank you, Christy. I'm trying to enjoy being by myself. I think so much of my life I spent needy and clingy and wanty and thinking a woman, if I didn't have a woman in my life, that I was a loser or something like that. And I don't think that's a good way to be. And what I learned even more is I identified myself by my relationship with other people. And you can't do that because it's putting too much pressure, for instance, on the wife or the girlfriend or what have you. But I even did it with my kids. Thank you, Jairus. Jairus, why don't you put a real name on you so I know what your name is? Is it Jerry? Maybe. I didn't even do it with my kids. I so identified myself as a loving father of two beautiful girls. Jerry, okay. Yeah, no, it does start with loving yourself. But I so identified myself as a loving father of two beautiful girls. And I had my first divorce about 10 years ago. I think it was in June of 2013. And I was crushed. I mean, I know divorce is hard on anybody. Or everybody, probably. But I was so crushed. My whole identity was wrapped up in my fatherhood and my daughters. And I'm not saying it's not important to be a loving dad and you shouldn't love your kids or anything, but my whole identity was wrapped up in my being a father. And it's not like I'm still a father, but all of a sudden, it's hard. It's hard. You just started counseling. Well, good for you, Leela. You thought it was uncomfortable. I find it very comfortable. I mean, I'm sitting here talking about, Joy. Okay, and it probably happens to empty nesters. Joy, I don't know how old your kid is. I think you might have said he went away to college. That probably happens to parents when their kids go to college. You look at your spouse, your husband, and if you're a couple and you define yourself and you put everything in to raising your children. And then your kids go to school and you're looking at your husband and going, well, what the hell do we do now? Little Johnny went to school. I bet it's hard, Cindy, when your kids go to school or grow up. My oldest is 16 now. She just started dating a guy. Seems like a nice guy. Jerry, I don't know what we can expect going forward. If I knew, and I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to do this for money, but I go live in the morning. I go live at night. I need to pay the bills. I need to get a job. I need to pay the bills. No, Heineken Zero's not cheap. It's tasty, though. It's so funny. If this was a regular Heineken, it would have been gone by now. And it's just so weird. Because I would drink And I saw something. What's that guy? Jordan Peterson, and I don't want to piss anybody off. What does modest subscriptions mean? Set up your account for modest subscriptions. I don't know what that means, Sarah. I don't know what that means. If you're talking about like monetizing and having you pay, that's interesting. So many people talk about that. Ginger, but everybody probably struggles after divorce. You must like watching me because you see me struggling, right? You see me struggling. You see me struggling. You know, you've seen me cry on my videos, I assume. I mean, it's so funny. Thank you for following those. It's so funny. And I don't want to talk about haters, but I've got like a group of trolls that follows me around and says mean things to me. And I don't even know why they do. Because, I mean, I own my faults. I own my faults. I mean, I talk about my years of drinking too much and my, you know, my looking for a job and, you know. Yeah, well, John, I tell you what, I think divorce is tough. Widowing's got to be tough. No, I don't know them. I don't know them. I went through a embarrassingly public, and let's not talk about that for long. But an embarrassingly public divorce. My wife and I were realtors here in Naperville and did a ton of real estate marketing and wanted to dominate the world of real estate. And she's a beautiful, beautiful woman. And we did a lot of videos and we shared them all over social media. I am, Ginger, but I'll tell you what, I don't think anyone deserves any mean trolls. I actually had one of the trolls go, "Don't you think you deserve the hate?" No, I don't deserve the hate. I don't know. Who deserves hate? Who deserves hate? I don't know. Yes, please. I'll take a double scoop of hate. Oh, I know. I feel comfortable with who I am. It's funny you say that. I appreciate that. There's no happy ending to any loving relationship. I just thank the trolls for their prayers to them. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. It's hard sometimes. I find it, again, the other day. Yeah, no, they're not my former friends. No, good God. Good God. No, they're not former friends. Mr. Clean. I like Mr. Clean. Does he have a mustache? No. I've got friends. I got friends from so long ago. I don't know. I try not to lose my friends. How long should we talk? Filtered to protect the community's experience. How scary is that? Can you guys see the stuff that's coming up? Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. We love your talks. That's why we are here. Oh, Princess Diana, you're sweet. Two bright white eyebrows. I tell you what. No, Lila, I don't. If I knew him, I'd pay him a visit. I've heard I should be a broadcaster. I don't want to talk about my eyebrows. But I'm 54. For some reason, when you get hit a certain age, this grosses me out. But you get like mutated eyebrows. Cindy, nice job. By the way, Cindy, I didn't even get to read that. Cindy's tough. Cindy, you got a compliment. One of my friends on here. You can't, it's funny you say you should apply to the news channels to be a broadcaster. There's a station called NC-17. I think it's called NC-17. Naperville 17. NC-17 might be a rating for movies here in Naperville. And I went in, I thought, I want to do this. And I went in and they had no interest in me. No, somebody's probably making negative comments, and I've got some friends. It was becoming so bad. No, Grateful Scott. I'm not. No, I know you didn't. I'm not. To be honest, I'm insecure about them, and you probably can't see, but when you get old, you get like mutated eyebrows occasionally. Yeah, R. Johns is good. I've got actually like 5 people I asked to be moderators because I would go live every day and I'd have a pack of people for some reason, and I don't want to talk, we shouldn't talk about this, but that really hate me. I mean, you can see them on you watch my videos, you'll read their comments, they're weird. But anyway, it was becoming so bad and so distracting, I couldn't do this and sit here and relax. Because every third comment was somebody saying something mean to me. And I'm going, this sucks. I don't want to read all this hate. Yeah. Hey, Princess Diana from Inverness. What is the 87? Is that the year you graduated high school? How can people hate you? You are so nice and positive. Grateful Scott. I think so too. Okay, I'll tell you how it started, I think. Well, first of all, the very public divorce wasn't good. The very public divorce wasn't good. It was tough. We were going, doing videos and lives and getting seen by people all over Naperville. And we separated. And I'm going, holy crap, what do I do now? My sidekick's gone. And I made a goal last November, and it was right after we got separated. I go, I don't even know what to do. I'm screwed. My partner, the love of my life's gone. I don't know what to do. And I go, I should do 30 lives in 30 days. So on November 1st, I went live, and this wasn't like a live like this. This was a live, I was like man on the street. It was on a different social media platform. And it was on a different social media platform, and I'd go to Mariano's or something, which is a big grocery store. It's cool, Scott. I appreciate you. Or I'd go to a golf course, or I'd go to a neighborhood. And I was a realtor at the time, and I was trying to grow my real estate business. But suddenly all the viewers were watching, and my wife wasn't there. Yeah. No, it was hard. It was hard. It was probably harder on her because she's seen me go live all the time. And, please do, Ginger. I'd appreciate any lead you had. But I was just trying to go forward. I wasn't trying to rub her nose in it at all, but I was going, shit. Sorry to swear. I got to do something. And I was trying to be motivated. And one thing led to another, and here I am, year and 3 months later, sitting here drinking a Heineken Zero, very slowly, with you guys. And, it was hard. And we're both in a tough spot. Leela, yeah. We're both in a tough spot. Yeah, Paul Harvey. Yeah, I like Paul Harvey. I think I would. I kind of miss Paul Harvey. Yeah, it was probably hard for her seeing me live and thinking, I was living my best life and doing all these crazy, fun, wild things, and she was at home with our little angel Augie. Okay, Julie, thank you so much for tuning in. She was at home. Suck number! And I talked about it the other day. And I have a fair audience among like divorced women, I think. It's hard being a divorced man. You miss your kids. Have you tried Stella Artois? No, I haven't, but there's something out there. Great there for you. Yeah, no, I think there is something. Yeah, no, it is, Leah. It is. Divorce is horrible. I had Augie sleep over last night. Suck Number is a great name. I think Suck Number's a man, he said. Jerry, I don't think we should. I was over there today. I had Augie, my son, sleep over, and she's being totally cool with the visitation, you know. I'm supposed to have them 3 to 7 Tuesdays and Thursdays and on Sundays. And we got a sweet little baby angel. She's, I got a sweet little baby. And I was dropping off Augie there today. And, you know, it's just hard. It's just hard. It's just hard. No, it will happen in the right time and for me, Princess Diana. When the mom isn't sleeping too. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Holly. What's the deal? We were just out for a walk. Thank you, RJ. I was waiting on that. I almost did it myself. But I was waiting for you. I knew you were out there for me. And Cindy, thank you. You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. I so appreciate you. You seem like such a genuine, sweet guy, and I know that you will be blessed. I am, but I'm certainly not perfect. Yeah, no, what's that guy that did? I'm not even slight, and I don't even want to act like I have a temper. I get depressed. I get bummed. Yeah, I appreciate it, Grateful Scott. It happens all the time. And just the other day, somebody said, hey, I go, what am I going to do? I would have to go in there and remove them all the time. And it was just, I was getting like a pack of 5 people, and they create fake accounts to say negative things. And now I have a couple friends here on TikTok that are kind enough to take care of them for me. Well, the kids will see when they grow up and decide to live with you. Oh, no, but she's doing a great job mothering my babies. Yeah, Chunk, it's not perfect at all. Yeah, no, but it's better not to have negativity in your life. Yeah, she's doing amazingly well. With my babies. It was funny. I should have known. You know, she had a challenging childhood. I don't want to talk about her too much. But she used to say she'd spend all her time staying at home playing with her baby dolls. And I go, wow, that seems kind of boring. I mean, I'm a boy. I go out and play football or wiffle ball or, but I see it. She's a natural with the babies. You know, she's awesome with I got a beautiful little angel named Eve who's 3 months old, and my little Augie who's, oh, no. RJ, I thought that was kind of funny. But either way, you do you. I don't spend any money. What are my plans for this weekend? Well, I'm going to have Augie on Sunday. Oh, anyway, real quickly. I had Augie sleep over last night, which was awesome. Okay, Princess Diana, thank you. Now, you can take care of that. I tell you what, it's so much easier to handle in little bits. I fought quite a bit. Thank you, Cindy Strickland. Nice job. My ex and I fought quite a bit when we had babies. Looking back, it was lack of sleep's tough. Yeah, no, it's hard when you're tired. And I know women have their hormones going when you have babies and when you're pregnant and all sorts of things. Relationships are hard. You know, it's hard with friends. But just thinking the two people from totally different backgrounds and totally different experiences, putting them in a room together or a house together and having bills to pay and mouths to feed and kids to get to school and noses to wipe, can somehow magically make it work. And I know so many people do. My parents were together all their lives. But I mean, I'm, gone through my second divorce. And I know a lot of that's me. I know, I mean, at least, I know a lot of that's me. I'm not blaming either of my wives, Yeah. It's hard. It's hard, And sometimes I think maybe I'm meant to be by myself. And at least I'm learning how to be by myself. And I think that's important to do. Keith, I don't get it. It's so much work. So I'm having fun. It's Friday night. I've talked for about an hour. I'm enjoying TikTok. And it's so funny. Yeah, Ginger, I wish I could. I did posted a video about that today. Going, I thought marriage was forever at first. But my first wife and I got divorced, obviously, because I had a second wife. That's the way it works. And I don't have anything negative to say about my first wife. Nothing at all. But I think she's better off, with her current husband. It is okay to be single. And it is great to be by yourself. Yeah. Maybe some people aren't wired for it. Hello, Billy Blythe Bear. Hello, Jimmy Bowman. I've got 7,000 likes. The other day, my man RJ got me up to like 20,000 likes. Are you still looking to move? Just asking if that will affect live times. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to survive, to be honest with you. I don't want to move. But, life sometimes throws you curves. Yeah. Commitment, Keith. Times were different. People stayed together. It's just the way it was. I think divorce was heavily frowned on. Like it was a shame on the family. And it's still embarrassing. It was crushing, both of them, in different ways. It was crushing. Yeah, no, and I'm sure there's probably divorced people out here that are feeling it too. And, it's hard, especially with kids. And again, I'll say especially as the guy, because honestly, that's my experience. But I think it would be good, and I assume the guys out there know that it's hard for the women, but I think it's important for the women to know it's also hard for the men. Do you need some help to slide by for now? Start a GoFundMe. I will help a good person in need. I wouldn't feel comfortable. I mean, I need a ton of help. I need a ton of help. But, I don't know. Doesn't seem like the thing I'd do. I need to put my boots on and let things happen as they're going to happen. And I'm okay with that. And, yeah, I don't know. I've been praying. I've been giving it up to God. I think I'm doing a lot of the right things. I need to, figure out some other things. But I'm on the right path. And I've been on the right path for a long time. No, I appreciate it, Jerry, but yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me have another sip of my Heineken Zero. Again, I started saying this. If I would have been drinking regular Heinekens, I used to have a beer about every 30 minutes. And now I've been drinking this one for like an hour and 15. And I still got this one sitting right here. I'm going to get at it in a little bit. Thank you. It's so fun. Yeah, Heineken Zero is good. It's fun, Cindy. It's fun that you can do that. I love it. I love it. Heineken Zero is good. Anybody out there that thinks they maybe drink too much and wants to, yeah, it's zero alcohol. Zero. Leela, I lost weight for a while. What's my record? I lost weight for a while. But right now I'm at or near. I'm not quite at my all-time high. Holly, no. Do you want to go out back? Hold on, I'm going to take Holly out back. Should we keep talking for a little while? I'm going to take her out back. Ugh. I lost weight for a little while. Because again, yeah, I was drinking like 8 beers a day, which is like 1,200 calories in beer. Come here, Holly. And I think if you stop drinking, I've heard, at least this is my excuse, your body really starts craving sugar. And then I don't know, I started gorging and eating anything I wanted. And I did. Yeah, Ginger, I think giving it up to God has got me through. Somebody asked what's my record for number of actual beers in one night. I don't know. I talked about it the other day. Before I quit drinking, and this is a stupid goal, I should have got myself a case of Coors Light and finished it off in one day. Because I think I could have pretty easily, I think. I think when you're used to drinking like regular beer, which is like 5% alcohol, and you go to a Coors Light or a Miller Lite. Okay, yeah, no, I've heard that, Mr. Wonderful. Okay, so it's a good excuse. But anyway, you go to a Miller Lite or a Coors Light, and it almost tastes like water. And I almost think you can... all right, Bill, Blythe Bear, I hope you follow the page. I'd really like to grow this. I have like 4,200 people. Yeah, Coors Light is like water. I tell you, it's a great beer. I was a Heineken-aholic, I say. But if it's a hot day and you're on the golf course, I think I could slam a Coors Light a little easier because it almost felt like it was hydrating you and refreshing you and good for you. Probably none of the above, but... Anyone out there golf? It's interesting. I think golfing's changed over the last 5 years. I've slowed down. I used to golf a lot. I used to be a stockbroker. By the way, I got a scrape on my neck. I don't know if you could see it. I don't know if it looks like a hickey. If anyone thinks it is, it's not. I was dropping off Augie at my wife's house, and she goes, "Oh, what's that?" And I think she probably thought it was a hickey. It's not a hickey. I was shaving. I was in the bathtub. And I must have gone like crazy low, and I hit right here. And it started bleeding. It really kind of hurt. Have a golf... Yeah, no, it is fun, Ginger. It is fun. And, but I suck so bad. I don't really enjoy it anymore. I used to be kind of good. I mean, not real good, but good compared to what I am now. Good like I could break 90. Now I can't break 100. And it's so disappointing. You'll hit a decent drive, and this might bore the crap out of a lot of you, but I'm going to finish. It won't take long. And you'll be in the middle of the fairway. And you'll be, 140 yards out or 130 yards out or whatever. And a 9-iron or an 8-iron or a pitching wedge or whatever. And you'll duff it. And then you'll scald the next one into the sand trap. You'll chunk it out, you'll chip on, and you'll two-putt. And you get like a 7 or an 8. Ah, Laura, good one. I appreciate your joke, Laura. You do some fun videos, Laura. Have you ever played, Laura, you're north of Madison, University of Ridge golf course? Maybe you have. I played there once a long time ago with a buddy. Beautiful, beautiful course. Oh, my candles are almost dying. That may be funny, but it is. Oh, poison ivy's horrible. I don't want to talk about poison ivy. But poison ivy's horrible. I'm very allergic to poison ivy. Oh, you played University of Ridge? Amazingly nice course. I think it was like $20 when I played it. But that, again, I'm old. It was probably like 30 years ago. What scent is this candle? That's a good question. It is a lavender chamomile tea. Whirling Dervish, I played the Black Wolf Run. I played both the river and the whatever course. What kind of cookies did I get? I don't know. Do you want me to find out? Yeah, it is. I also have this one lit. What does that say? Water, mint, and eucalyptus. I hope the fragrances blend well together. What am I thinking? Whistling Straits. I couldn't think of Whistling Straits. By far. Is there any golfers out there? I've golfed a lot of nice courses. Whistling Straits is the most spectacular golf course I've ever played. Just thought you should know. Let's take another swig of this. Wow. Hey, Jerry, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Jerry. Enjoy your day. I hope you follow my thing. Wild Rock. It's an executive course. Oh, executive courses are kind of fun. I don't know Wild Rock. I wonder if that's on the Black Wolf Run, Kohler, Wisconsin things. My ex is mad because my kids call her boyfriend fat and say they bully him, but I'm secretly proud. Advice? My ex is mad. Well, okay, crown me. I get the pride. I get, yeah, Whistling Straits is spectacular, right? I've never heard of Trapper's Turn. I played Lasonia, and those are nice up in Wisconsin. I played Century World up in... Thank you, Kate, for following the host. Okay, Crown, I assume you're serious. Okay. I totally understand that you are proud that your kids are... So I'm not judging... While I totally understand that you're kind of proud that your kids are mean to your ex's boyfriend, it's probably not good. It's probably not good. And if they, they're calling him fat, and again, I get where you're coming from. Believe me, I do. But I'm just saying, if I'm holier than thou, I can totally get where you're coming from. Your kid shouldn't be calling anybody fat. Does that make sense? Would you all agree? Would you all agree? To his face or behind his back? Yeah. Either way, insults aren't nice. Well, I totally get, thank you. I totally get where you're coming from. Okay, well, good. Yeah, it's probably, your kids shouldn't be calling anybody names. Despite, I understand, your conflicted situation. But yeah, name calling, yeah. Okay, so we're on the same page. Well, that was fun. That was a question. Hey, I got 45 people watching now. My audience is growing. And I just cracked another Heineken Zero. Somebody was asking about home run in pizzas. Starting to get a little hungry. I got 2 home run ins in the fridge. Or the freezer, I mean. By the way, I really did bash my face. You opened it with the freezer the other day. It hurt. It hurt like hell. I had a couple injuries from stupidness. I guess that's how you're eating pizza for dinner. Should I throw in a pizza? I'm going to throw in a pizza. I'm starting to get excited. And then I'll talk for like 20 more minutes, or maybe not. I'll talk for as long as you guys want me to talk, or maybe not, as long as I want to talk. They're the best. They're not just good, they're amazing. $4.50 is what they want me at. I don't really believe, by the way, if anyone thought I was lying about the Cherry Garcia ice cream, why would one lie about having Cherry Garcia ice cream? Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm getting excited. The sausage and pepperoni. Yeah, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, no, it was a good day. I tell you what, my life is better because of you and RJ and a couple other people that are out there. Because I really enjoy this, and it's important. Makes me feel good, and also, I don't know. I think it says 450. Yeah, 450. Makes me feel good doing it, and you guys seem to enjoy it. And I wasn't able to because I was getting stalked, and that's just no fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How much sodium? Dog whisperer. Why would you ask such a thing? You must go south. Empty breeze. Here you go. Check it out. And I'm not a preheater. Really. I think it's a scam by the gas companies to waste energy. Not really, but... yeah, no, I don't worry about sodium. I don't know. I try not... I mean, I worry about a ton of stuff. But... I, like... Eating those pizzas, Tubby? Yeah, I am. Those chins are getting crazy. See, it's funny. Somebody's calling me fat. It's so funny that somebody's calling me fat with a fake account. I wonder what they look like. You know, I don't do the timer really, Keith. You know what I found? I do. Well, I've been buying boxes. Thank you, Cindy. Brooklyn in the house. It all happens to all celebrities. I don't know what it all happens to. Where was I? Timer. Keith, by the time, it's almost perfect. By the time my oven hits 450, yeah, no, you're right. I think Augie and I had 3 donuts this morning. They were tasty, though. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, I know, Leo. But I doubt like, if you were a celebrity, you probably wouldn't, like, Brad Pitt doesn't sit here and go live, or whoever, because he'd get slaughtered, and that wouldn't be nice. People would probably still be mad at him for Jennifer Aniston. I don't know why I think of Brad Pitt. He's ridiculously good looking. It's just not fair. I mean, it's fair. Somebody's got to be ridiculously good looking. What music do I like? I like all sorts. And that seems so boring of an answer. I listen to pop country. I listen to Metallica, AC/DC. My playlist is filled with all sorts of different stuff. You're still mad about Jen? I bet you are. Oh my God, those glazed crumb donuts are so good. Those glazed crumb donuts are so good. Oh yeah, Zeppelin, I think, is the coolest. I think Jimmy Page is probably, I don't know. And again, I don't mean cool, but just cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, Zeppelin, I think, I'd say Zeppelin is probably, and I don't think, I have When the Levee Breaks, I think, on my playlist. And I don't think I have any other Zeppelin songs. But holy smokes, like Whole Lotta Love is such a good, I mean, Zeppelin 1 is such an amazing album. So yeah, no, I'm Jim Morrison. I like do. Today destroy the night. Night divides the day. I saw The Doors. Do you guys see the movie The Doors? How'd you like my song? Me singing Jim Morrison. It's kind of funny. I almost think your brain tricks you into feeling like you're buzzed. I'm buzzed on One in a Gulp. Listen to some of his poetry. I like The Doors just fine. The movie was pretty darn good. The Beatles, Beatles have a ton of hits, but I rarely pop in the Beatles. Stones have great music. I think I'm appreciating the Stones more that I age. The Who, never cared too much for The Who. The Who? Is it The Who? Or just Who? It's got to be The Who. Who are you? Have I talked for long enough? Aerosmith. I saw, what's his name, the lead singer, in Naperville about 3 years ago. I went with my wife. Queen. I was never a huge Queen fan. In like fourth grade, a ton of kids loved them. I mean, they got some of their songs I like. What's the guy's name from Aerosmith, the lead singer? Boston. Boston is where Aerosmith from. Guns N' Roses, yeah. I was in college when Sweet Child of Mine came out. Steven Tyler, thank you. Yeah, awesome. What a concert. I'll tell you what, the guy's like 70. And it was a great show. Oh, well, Cindy Strickland, thank you. I've never thought of getting any formal training. I hear that, I don't know, something about me is good at broadcasting. I don't know what. But again, I got to drink a Heineken Zero and 2. I do feel comfortable. Who was I talking to? No, it was, I think Leela was saying how, she was actually talking about going to see a therapist. That's a hell of a show, Matambo. That's a great show. And again, Sweet Child of Mine was like 87, I think, or something like that, when I was, I don't know, a sophomore in college, maybe 88. But whoa, that was a popular group, popular time, cool time to be in college. Hair bands. Your first ever concert. My first ever concert. Do you guys know Cheap Trick? I don't know. They're from Rockford. Yeah, Holly's still outside. I was listening. She usually kicks the door. It's kind of funny. She usually kicks the door when she really wants in. There's a doorbell in there. Tombo. Oh, Mark Tamburino! Hey, a high school friend. We weren't really friends in high school. We were kind of acquaintances. We just hung in different circles. I got somebody from high school that just joined me. That's so cool. I was thinking like it was, okay, Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith. Okay. I saw Cheap Trick with a bunch of kids from high school, actually. That's so funny. Well, I appreciate you following, Mark Tamburino. Seriously, I got a guy from high school on. We're old, Mark Tamburino. Hello, Tornado Posse. That's so cool. Yeah, good old days. Were they good? Did you like high school? I thought high school was fairly cool. I enjoyed high school. Loved college. I loved my years after college. Because I had all the freedom of college. And granted, I wouldn't go back to high school. I wouldn't go back anywhere. I don't want to go back. I want to go forward. There's things I wish my knees didn't hurt. But I like the way life's kind of going on its path, going on its way. I'd change a lot. Yeah. Wasn't there a song? I want to go back by Eddie Money and do it all over, but I can't go back. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Somebody out there's got to like Eddie Money and know the song. I want to go back. Hello, Brazil. Are you really from Brazil? That's so fun. Is that the Brazilian flag? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Appreciate it. Somebody said they wanted to go back, but yeah. Eddie Money, didn't he die? He might have died a couple years ago. I kind of got a soft spot for Eddie Money for some reason. I saw Elton John and Billy Joel. I didn't love it. Oh, sad. Okay, from Rio. Shaken. Yeah. Don't get me singing. Great job. When it tells me to don't forget to take a break. What does that mean? Can you take a break? Can you put a live on pause? The only break I'm going to take is for that pizza. And don't worry. Hello, Marissa. Hello, Marissa. I hope you all follow my page. I'm going to plug it a little bit. Follow my page. I'd like it to grow. I'd like to hit 10,000 followers in the next 3 months. I'm at 4,200 and change. And I would like to hit... Hey, Joy, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I'd like to hit 10,000 in the next 3 months. That's kind of my little goal. Seems like a decent goal. I think I can do it. I think if I keep going live at 8 in the morning, I'm not promising anything tonight, at night. This just happened to be a Friday night when I had not much going on. Okay, see, there's the beep. See, what's going to be awesome? I'm going to go check out the pizza, but it won't quite be ready yet. It won't quite be ready yet. Do you guys want to see? Look at this. I have a cast iron skillet. I apologize that it's dirty. There it is. Do you see it? It's going to be delicious. Those cast iron skillets are really... Hi, good girl. You guys watch the movie Tangled? You guys watch the movie Tangled? Cast iron skillet has an important role in the movie Tangled. And I don't know. They're cheap, those Loge, L-O-G-E. I don't know how you pronounce it, Lodge or Loge. I like to say Loge like it's French. My mother used to say, oh, it's Limoges, China. It's kind of funny. Oh, that pizza's smelling good. See, now's the dangerous thing. Because now I could sit here and talk for another 10 minutes. But if I did, you know what would happen? My pizza would burn. And I don't want my pizza to burn. If it did. I have a backup. Hi, Holly Jolly. Go, girl. Where's your piggy? Go get your piggy. I'll throw it a couple times. I will be done soon. She actually likes when I go live. Yeah, well, Cindy, you're blowing me away. You're blowing me away. It took me, 14 months to get to 4,200. But I'm doing a little more purposefully now and having a little fun. Hello there, Daly. And hello, Marissa. I think I said hello to Marissa earlier. And it was funny, Cindy. I was going to ask you like how you got that and how you grew and how you did it. But then I thought I decided not to because Holly does like the pizza. She gets some of the crust. The crust and the crumbs. I cut it up on the box. And, there's crumbs that fly off. And thank you. And there's crumbs that fly off. And I dump them in her bowl. And it kind of gives her regular dog food a little extra flavor. So she does enjoy it. Plus, I often give her the crusts. She likes that a lot. Oh, I was saying, Cindy, I was going to ask you about that. But you do you. You're doing you. You do your lip-syncing, singing-ish videos. And it's working. Yeah, but okay. But I think it's important for people to do what they do, if that makes sense. I think it's important for people to do what they do. And you hear all these people here on TikTok talking about like growing and playing and there's probably easy ways to grow really quickly and play a trending sound or something like that. And suddenly you got a jillion likes. And I've talked about it before, about the niche. And, if I'm walking along and I trip and fall on my face and get a video of that, I think it would be a very popular TikTok. But then your niche is you falling on the face. And, I won't, Chunka. I'm thinking about it. These are precious moments, though. You go like a couple minutes too long. And what's a perfect pizza? Let's go check it out. Look at Holly. What's a perfect pizza is no longer perfect. No, it's not quite ready. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh. I got a messy kitchen. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. I had a friend bring over a bunch of stuff. So I'm probably going to wrap it up here soon. I'm not going to eat hot pizza while I'm talking to you. I got another couple minutes if you want. Hey, scrolling around and look who I found, Ken from Boston. Hey, Terry! RJ, thank you. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you guys. I go live at 8 o'clock every morning, and I enjoy it. And I post a lot of videos, and they're either fun or educational or stupid. Some find them inspirational, some might be. Hello, Nancy. I hope you guys follow my page. I hope you help me grow. I'd like to hit 10,000 followers in the next 3 months. I think I can do it. What is that? January, February, March. By the end of March. That's my goal. I think I can do it. Hey, Keith, I'm sorry again about your dad, man. I don't know what, I'm sure it's hard. I don't know if it's an artist, Ginger. I don't know who painted it. It's a picture of St. Andrews golf course. But I so enjoy doing this, and this was so fun. Hey, Terry, thank you. This was so fun. I don't normally go live at 8 at night, but I did today. And I go live at 8 o'clock every morning. Please follow my page. I hope you get some value from it and enjoy it. Hello, Eric. And, I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to go cut up my pizza and eat my pizza and enjoy my night and get into my PJs, turn on the TV, see if there's a movie. If there's not, I'll find like a Revolutionary War documentary and learn more about George Washington. I don't know why. I like him. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Please share them. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, if you enjoy my videos, please share them. And I love all the likes I'm getting. I'd really like to help me. Watch this grow. Watch this go to 10,000 by the end of March. I think it could be a lot of fun. I'm going to enjoy my pizza. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. As always, I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.